welcome back to my channel, People Tree Insights. My name is Manipulative. Today, let's talk about how to avoid being manipulated. If you find yourself being manipulated, especially by the people you love and care, then it is likely because you are allowing yourself to be manipulated. I know this is harsh truth, but the sooner you realize, the better it is for your well-being. Manipulators work to make you believe that you are weak and incapable. They convince you that they're the only source of help. It is important not to be deceived by the idea that just because they are family members or someone you love, they have your interest at heart. They may be using you for their own agenda or to boost their self-esteem. Sometimes they may believe that they are protecting you, but in all reality, they're just manipulating you. Breaking free from the manipulator is very difficult because you are emotionally dependent on the manipulator for your happiness. You may find that you are doing things against your will or giving in to financial pressures just to please family members or to keep harmony in the family. The manipulator knows when to corner you, often catching you off guard and pressurizing you when you are vulnerable. I spoke to few people in preparation for this particular podcast, and I spoke to a woman who mentioned that her husband often discusses the plans for their family in front of his family or his friends to coerce her into agreeing to his plans. She often feels that she is gaslighted by her husband. Remember, you cannot change anyone except for yourself. You cannot appeal to the good nature of the manipulator. Request him not to manipulate you. That's not going to work. Most manipulators are shallow individuals who take advantage of people close to them. In fact, the closer they are to you, easier it becomes for them to manipulate you. Manipulators often have low mental competency, but they have high egos. They often have holier than thou attitude. They somehow think that you are just a shell of a person and they get to live your life from the food you eat, from the clothes you wear, from the religion you practice. They think they have a say. They think they have a right to tell you what to do. They will manipulate your belief system. And unfortunately, the victim is forced to change their belief system because they feel they are trapped. The victim starts fearing the manipulator because the manipulator will start raising his voice, withdrawing love and affection, and sometimes may even get violent. Another technique the manipulator uses is to create emergency. They will make you believe that you are responsible for the situation they are in. They thrive on making you feel guilty. Anything that goes wrong is your fault. Again, it is not easy to break free from the manipulator, especially if the manipulator is your family, your partner, or someone you love. So what do you do when you cannot move away from the manipulator? Of course, the best thing is to move away, but there are many instances where moving away is not an option. So what do you do then? There are steps you can take to avoid being manipulated. Step number 1, you become vulnerable to manipulation because you're emotionally very fragile. Stop seeking validation or appreciation. Work on rebuilding your personality and your life one step at a time by believing in yourself. We are all social beings and the desire to belong is very natural, but this emotion can be exploited by the manipulators. Overcome the fear of losing friends and being part of a social group. This will set you free from manipulation. Being naive and overly trusting will make you susceptible to manipulation. Research independently and gather information before making any financial decision and investing your hard-earned money. Sometimes the quest for quick financial gains can make you easy target. Don't seek help unless and until you absolutely need to, because this will make you indebted to the manipulator and they will definitely use this to their advantage. Remember, there is no genuine love involved in a manipulative relationship. Manipulators are narcissists who derive pleasure by controlling others. Love is about treating each other as equals and respecting individual uniqueness. Don't let anyone shape you against your will. Learn to say a powerful word, no. You are unique. You are created for a reason. The universe needs you just the way you are. If you know anyone who's being manipulated, kindly share this video with them. Be kind. Kindness will follow you. Kindness boomerangs. If you identify yourself as a manipulator, realize that you are hurting someone who loves you, who trusts you. And if you're interested, I will make a video on how not to be a manipulator. Please subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.